Why not? Let's go one more. What is this? I'm pretty sure that's all crest. That's gonna be real nice. Eventually. What do I need for that? I need more iron. Understandable. The question is, do I want... This will probably do... Oh, but that... Oh, man. Drops the might by 3? I don't know, man. I should probably save that for something different. Not that Allcrest really needs extra... Like, not that it's like a bad thing that he doesn't have an extra power point. Still. See, like, this feels like way more of an investment. I think I should wait with that.
I'll be here.
Alright. Because I gotta remember, Ulcris is at level 17. This dude is way too strong for what he is. It's crazy. Okay, I already got Speed Taker on him. Perfect. I need Leaf. Who else did I need? Oh, right, Roy. So Leaf and Roy, I gotta wait out for those two. I guess I'm using Tamara now, to be frankly honest. Wasn't anticipating it, but I need a Lancer. I have a lot of axe users. Oh, well, I mean, Rosato's also a Lancer. Speaking of, I should probably give him a Lance. Like a proper Lance. A rank, damn. I mean, I guess a Steel Lance would be good. It might be worth investing in some of the steel weapons. Alright. And then Emblem rings. Because right out the gate, I think what I would like to do... Unit transforms and fights as a dragon, grants plus 10 to max HP and plus 5 to build. Yeah, okay, but like, what does a plus 5 to build even do? I can't use any of these. It's not like I'll be able to follow up with any of these anyway. 2 of them can't even follow up. Yeah, bro, like, none of these can even follow up to begin with. Sets area on fire, strikes foes at 70% damage and half defense. Hold on. Wait, I'm pretty sure High Priest was the same deal, so he's not getting anything different than when I did it beforehand. But I mean, yeah, I kind of need this.
Leave it to me.
Like, it's vital. Mostly for this, because this basically just saves my avatar from dying. I kind of need that. At half res, okay, that makes sense. It sucks that, like, none of the breath attacks are really worth using. Like, I'm using this for the support. That being said, this greatly helps. Enhance unit stat and grants unit enhanced stat growth when leveling up. That's what I want. And that's what I'm probably going to need on several people just to train them properly. Speaking of which... So, Madeline kind of needs this. See, we need to SP grind. That's the problem. SP grinding is a pain. How much SP does Madeline even have? 406. Okay, she already has Life Sphere Plus. Okay, that's good. The thing is, I guess I should not be wasting whatever little SP she has left. I think it's worth just going into the next Divine Paralogue because there's at least one more I want to do before I attempt to take on the chapter that we're stuck on again. But hopefully going into this chapter will be a little bit better. All things considered. Divine Paralogues, that's where I want to go. Alright. Berserker's Hollow, that's the one we want to do. I'm busting open these bag of Skittles.
Look! There's another bracelet friend right over here.
You're right. Is this the bracelet of the Brash General?
How do you know that right out the gate?
I think the emblem is asleep, just as I was. Will you wake him up?
The words came to me as soon as I laid eyes on it.
How exactly does that work?
Embolden us, emblem of strength.
I forget if I even showed this the last time. Emblem Hector. I do like Hector. Hector's fun. I did play Blazing Blade, and even though Eliwood's my favorite, Hector and Lyn are still great characters.
What a refreshing rest. Hey there, I'm Hector. Was it you who woke me up?
Yes, it was. Greetings, Hector. I'm the Divine Dragon.
Good to meet you. Whew. Sure is nice to move around again. You must have had a reason to come looking for me, though.
Yes, war. War were declared.
To that end, we were hoping you might...
Same deal. He wants to fight us. Berry Skittles are so good. All right. So once again, I think we're limited to 8 people. What I think what we want is we want magic on this one. Okay, the highest res units are practically staff or magic units, I'm guessing. Yeah, the defense levels, oh, okay, but yeah, that's a knight. That's a different story. So we definitely want some magic users. We have to remember, Hector is armored. I'm wagering that this one might not be nearly as hard as Tiki's. Alright. We don't need Yunaka. But 100% I want it. I want to have all crisp. Probably not going to need Fogado. Probably should bring Ivy, simply because we need some magic users. I'm trying to think long and hard. Okay. Like, I think if I want to win this, I need to bring some strong people. So, Rosada will stay behind for now. And I'm going to bring Diamant simply because I need a sword user. And someone with, like, serious defense power and attack. So, like, he's just generally pretty good to bring. I believe all my emblem rings are currently in use. I guess Rosado currently has Erica. See, the thing is, Erica's not exactly encouraging anything useful for any of these guys. Does Byleth help in any sense? Strength +4, yeah. Okay, no. I don't know why the backup class gets a magical weapon. And again, magic flying unit gets a lance. So Byleth's not really helping anybody either. Create stone pillars that increase defense and res. It might be worth giving Corrin to Ivy at least.
I'm ready.
Creates a healing glow. Yeah, we might as well. None of the emblems I have really help any of the characters I need. I mean, Erica gives a dexterity boost at least, which isn't bad. You know what?
Erica! Yes!
We'll give Erica to Panette, why not? And then, I don't think we're gonna need Byleth, to be honest. Byleth isn't helping anybody. Alright. Maybe if we're lucky, this one won't take nearly as long. But let's find out. We just have to be careful of the poison that shoots out those vents.
There appears to be a fog-like substance.
Alright. So as usual, I'm just gonna want them to come to me first. So they both have ranged weapons.
I'll do my best.
I don't have a ranged weapon, and I don't really have anybody defensive enough to sit. Wait, no. I'm wrong.
By all means.
Oh, but you don't have a ranged weapon either. You know what? It's just for baiting.
Of course.
We just need to get them out in the open. I'm not afraid of this in the slightest. That's not, yeah, see, like, they're not doing anything to me regardless. Weapon or not. Alright. So...
Understood.
I'd wager that this is a pretty solid start. Just break them. Alright.
Tis I.
No crit rate. Yeah, that hurts too much, though.
I'm ready.
I'm not following. I'm not doubling any of these guys.
My turn.
Huh. Well, these guys must be fast. They're also, like, significantly more defensive, so I should probably keep that into consideration as well. 58? Yeah, well, I'm not taking any damage anyway, so who cares? Oh, wow, and I landed it. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Alright. So, I'd wager both of these guys are in pretty easy kill range. Yeah, pretty easy.
Me first.
Now that was a party.
And then Ivy can take care of this guy.
Ready and able. I'll help.
Yeah, not problematic if anybody misses. As long as Ivy doesn't miss, and I really wasn't anticipating that she would. I do have to watch it. Well, this guy I'm not really worried about because he can't fight back at all. But still. Worth keeping an eye on. Let's do that. They got a spear. They can still attack Diamond if they want. Well, they're poisoned now.
The fog. It seems to be poison.
It's a good thing that it can still affect the enemies. Oh no, what am I gonna do? You know what? Fine, do it. I dare you. Alright, so... we just need to be, like, basically just avoid these two squares here. I feel pretty confident that I can just do this. Again, Madeline's pretty safe from damage. Yeah, I guess we can do this too. As far as I'm concerned, none of these guys can reach. It's just these two that can. And as long as we're not positioned right on a vent, we're good. I think what I want to do is I want to get rid of this guy. My goodness. Was that... Oh my goodness. Her talking kind of threw me off there. I thought that was something else. Okay, I just need to land this. Crit or not, I just need it to land. Perfect. So that way I'm not taking any more damage. Alright, and then, to be frankly honest, anybody can wrap this up. Preferably land... Oh wait, both of these hits need to land. Oh yeah, Sandstorm kicking in really does help. Alright, that greatly helps. So now people can just start waiting out right here. Madeline should 100%. Yeah, like, again, what damage is she gonna take?
This ends now.
You came at me with a blade and I struck first. Get wrecked. That's hilarious. We're gonna keep the antitoxin in inventory. Alright. Let's do something about you. You're just gonna be an annoyance at best. Again, a pretty easy target too. It can't fight back. Dexterity is a good thing to see on a level up with her. Let's go, baby.
Ready yourself.
Crit number 2.
I won't forget you.
Alright. Full clear area now. Get everybody in here. I don't really know how far these vents go. But I just realized that Madeline is technically within range, but that's assuming that this thing reaches all the way over here, which at some point I would not be surprised if it did. Alright, we also got Limb we can just break out whenever we want. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, it does not reach that far. Also, reinforcements coming from the back. That's not good. Alright. So... Silver dagger. Just get everybody over here. What's in this one? Pure water. Yeah, no, I'll sell that later. Alright, bait out the enemy. With what you and what damage? Draco shield. Yeah, I don't really. That's fine. Alright. So we got enemies flacking us from the back. You are not... You're a halberdier. So you're not necessarily weak to magic, but you're still some... Nope, well, I crit on 2%. Yep, that works for me.
Rest now.
I'll take it. We ain't complaining about this. Alright, so we're pretty safe over here, too. Can we... Ooh, 0 damage. Let's go. No crit, but that's fine. We're not getting poisoned because it's not a knife. Can you maybe do something along the lines of... Okay, Rider's Bane, yeah, but you gotta hit. That's not good. Alright. Someone's coming in to clean up. Samara, you had one job. And you kind of needed to do it. To be frankly honest, it's a terrible thing to try. But... kind of don't really have... Well, I mean, I guess I could do this. Okay, you know what? Because Madeline's going to be sitting here anyway. Let's at least try. Because I do... I think... No, didn't think so. Alcurse is not necessarily the one who needs more training. He's at level 17. But he's also one of the only people who can actually reliably hit things.
Guess I needed protecting.
Alright. Now, hopefully... Yep, that's exactly what I needed to do. Okay, we're gonna put him right here. Nice. That does exactly what I needed to do. That basically just restored all the health I just lost right there. Still good. Let's just keep these guys off our back. The poleaxe is effective against these guys, and yet here we are, can't even hit. Yeah, these two are defensive enough that I can trust them being right here, taking these guys on. Diamant's at level 14. Level 12. Yeah.
I'm here.
Might as well, because, like, again, I need to be training everybody. Alright, so, gotta be careful right here. Yeah. And I think what I'm gonna want to do is just heal up Tamara.
Thanks.
To be frankly honest, I don't really want Melody to be alone there, but I don't really have much of a choice. Fine by me. Okay, that works.
This ends now.
Yeah, no it doesn't, honey. You crit, but... Okay, well he missed. That works. Uh-oh. That's a wee bit scary, though. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need to just bite it and take some poison. Because to be frankly honest, that's the only way we're landing a hit on these guys. Ow.
I will atone.
Nice. Good level up. Alright. I think now is about a good time to... Who can we severely hurt with this? You preferably. Oh wait, you're both bow cavaliers. Preferably.
Now I have you.
Maybe we can get some Luna Strikes? Not a single one. Alright. Now what? Alright. Okay. This will at least help us get some range off. Tamara, I cannot see going very far here. That works. And then what we're gonna do, because you 100% get this. Nice.
I had to stop you.
You somehow pull through, but, Okay, you know what? We are more or less relying that this crits, and that's dangerous. You do not want to be in that position. Okay. This is something at least. You know what? I guess I could do that too, but like, do I really want to waste the attack? Okay, this works. This works. This is much better.
I'll help.
Allow me.
That's more like it. We'll take that. That's the better result here. Alright. We have Restore. Ivy will be fine. And Madeline. And those two. I put more people in poison range than I thought. Ow. That's not good. Painful, but we got this. We're not done yet. Okay. We're gonna need some reinforcements up here. Tamara survived, which is kind of the bigger surprise here. Yeah, let's do this. Get rid of this powerhouse.
Get stronger until no one can beat me.
Keep that. Alright. I think ideally what we want to do is we just want to heal this poison up right quick.
Thank you.
Say, are you by any chance the guy who stole the Draco shield? Yeah, I kind of want to beat you up.
This will be easy.
I'd watch what you're saying if I were you, Madeline. Yeah. Take him out.
Alrighty.
Not bad, not bad. Tamara might be decent. Hopefully. Send the one to, I guess. Okay, this will poison Panette, but hopefully if we're lucky, this will kill. Yep, we're good.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Alright, and now we hope for another crit. No, but we'll take that. Especially considering we can just get Ivy and Diamant in here. Because all things considered, if we want to take out that thief, we're going to need some backup from Madeline because she's not doing this on her own, that's for certain. Yeah, absolutely not.
Me first.
No way you hit that. Yeah, let's finish that one off.
I'll help.
Nothing left of you.
Perfect. We'll take that. Disgusting. All right. Just to block them off. Because Madeline can just heal herself. Heal status effects. You ready for this? Bam. I am back to full health with no poison. That is so broken for someone so defensive. Insane. This is what we love. Probably get a little more damage if we're right beside the Divine Dragon. We are still poisoned, but I think what's worth it is if Pandreo goes in for a bit of the offense, because we do need some magical backup here. He does need to heal one less person now, thanks to Madeline just being Madeline. Who the hell? Okay, it's these guys. Well, she's not poisoned, so that's something at least. What damage? You weren't doing anything anyway. I don't think I want to put Pet into that much in danger. Yeah, this I don't really care as much about. Oh no, my duplicate is poisoned. Not that it matters, because he dies in one hit anyway. Get wrecked. You missed the 74. I know how that feels, but I'm still going to taunt you for it anyway. 2,000 gold? Well, you're probably going to make a run for it anyway. Ooh, that was painful. Oh, and you're going down. Yeah, fair enough. And who's this gonna... Oh. Diamond's taking a hit. Diamond's taking a beating. 44. Oh. You missed. Damn it. More not funny reinforcements. You know what? Catch these arrows.
Sorry, look here, not done yet. A good wind.
They're probably going to go for the duplicates after this anyway. My goodness, all crisp. Slow it down, man. Alright. I think what we need to do... We do need to heal. Break them.
Let's have some fun.
Like that. That was not necessary. You would have killed it either way, but... I'll take what I can get, to be frankly honest. Break foes 200 times. Let's go. Alright. Maybe what I should do is to prevent Diamant from taking any more serious damage, let's just heal him of the poison. And now let's go in for some damage. Yeah, just play it safe. Yeah, we're poisoned again, aren't we? Yep. Okay, well, we can probably take care of you if we use the edge, not the axe.
I am the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, this killing edge is proving to be really useful. More useful than my actual sword. Frail knot. Oh, I'll take that. You know what? Yeah, but let's do this from a space away so that we... Oh, you have pass. Okay, you know what? Go right ahead.
I can still fight.
I know you can, Diamant, because we're making sure you can, because I am not losing you.
Leave it to me.
Oh no, he's poisoned again. Oh, that's the enemy. That's fine. Oh, you are rude. Okay, that turns out it was a problem.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's not great, but oh, this one's gonna hurt too. Okay, Pandreo, you are on strict healing duty. Ow. Oh boy. Chris, do me a favor, get that 10%, please. At least once. Bro, you couldn't even have had at least Luna kick in? Okay.
Not looking good.
Yeah, I'll say. Honey, you dying. Okay. Let's take care of this wolf.
I'll help.
You don't disappoint.
Thank you, Diamant. Yeah, I'll take it. Now, you kind of can't miss this. You try first. There we go. Yeah.
See that, my dear?
You don't have a risk of dying. Okay. Let's just do this. And then... No, you know what? I need to keep her below half full. It's entirely possible that Alchris might need a little help. Okay.
Fine by me.
This would be a really nice thing to do. Who's... Okay, so we got bow guys you reaching us. Alright, I would not wager that my moves are all that smart, but I have enough confidence in my units right now.
Just a scratch?
Sure thing, buddy.
I had no choice but to win.
At least take him out. Okay. We're gonna put Panette here.
It's about time I...
Wow. Really, Hector? So here's what we're gonna do. This is one of my favorite things to do, and that is quite literally use the enemy-only mechanic against them. Now, Melody can afford to take a death and still live.
I've got this.
So we're gonna put Melody here, and we're gonna put Diamant right beside her. But we're gonna equip him with the tomahawk, so if the bow guy comes at us, well, he's taking it. This guy has a longbow, so it doesn't matter. Madeline, just, I guess, go help out Alchrist. We'll get them back later. Okay. We got mages. That's not good. Panette, please crit. Yeah, baby.
That's how a lady does it.
Are you absolutely sure? I think that's how a barbarian does. What is wrong with your leg? She's on uneven ground. That's so hilarious. Okay, you know what? Oh, hell yeah, we're doing this. To kill both of the mages in the back? Oh, well, maybe not kill, but get pretty damn close to it. Yeah, I'll take whatever opportunity I get to take these guys down. Magic is a very consistent problem in my playthroughs.
A battle fit for broken.
Maybe that's because a lot of my favorite characters are physically defensive. Massive damage across the board. We'll take it. Yeah, just do me a favor and wipe the winged creature off the face of this planet. So, would someone like to explain to me how Madeline ended up with that much damage?
Your orders.
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
Enough chit chat.
What are you doing, Hector? Yeah, because I'm coming after you right now. I've got worse things to worry about there, pal. Oof. Yeah, we might want to do something about that. Alchrist is kind of in trouble. Okay. Knight. Not good. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't see any reason why not.
I'm not alone anymore.
Alright. I'm also thinking, might want to back it up just a little bit. Do something that doesn't involve dying. We're letting Hector come to us. Now, back to the other problem at hand. Thank you. That might be a reason to be concerned. Yeah. So, I don't want that. I don't want that hitting Madeline.
By my hand.
Madeline can tank physical hits. Magic, on the other hand, no sir.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Alchrist is at least fast enough that I don't really feel like I need to worry about him. Excuse me? Well, maybe that's why she's taking damage. I guess she got crit. Miss. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Alright. So,
I'm sorry.
we're doing that.
Doing this.
We're doing that. I don't like waiting as these two, but the doubles will at least draw some attention away from Ulchrist, and that heals me almost up to full. Andreo is now poisoned, so that's not good.
Retribution is due.
Oh boy! That does nothing.
Understood.
Shit. We got a problem here, guys. How? Oh, yeah, it's probably because you have no magic stat. That's probably why. We probably should attack him while he's equipped with this. Okay, okay. So, I think this is a very clear thing we need to do. Because this is the only way we're going to really chip away at any of his health. He only had a 20... Oh, when he landed the second one, but 22% chance of hitting. Okay. We do need to take care of these other guys, though, because Pandreo's kind of vital. Oh, boy. Panette? Please tell me you can at least... Oh, boy. You need to land this. Good.
You had to
Doesn't help because you're probably going to go down next turn. Okay. Little choice. I need to get rid of this guy. Putting Pandreo where I did was not a good idea.
Lend me your...
Nothing. Okay. That kills, impressively enough. So does this. Ironically, not that. Let's give this a shot.
I'll help.
That's
Okay.
dear for ya.
So, there are a few ways that this can go. This is either gonna really, really hurt Pandreo. I think out of everything to possibly happen, that's the one thing I was okay with. Pandreo's the one we need to keep alive. That works too.
Apologize later.
That's not really our focus, but you can beat anyone with the power of friendship in anime, and hilariously enough, that is exactly what we're doing. Okay, this guy's gonna need to piss off. I've got the power of God and anime on my side, and he's dead. But thankfully, that was just one of the copies. Okay. Again, you're the problem. And we need to keep Pandreo alive for this.
Forgive us.
Just like that. I'm also willing to 100% bet. Yeah, that's doing 1 damage. That's my freaking move. Cool, the most amount of damage I can do is 3. And that's probably because Armads has an effective against dragons thing. And, you know, I just so happen to be a freaking dragon. I'm weak to 3 things. I'm weak to everything except for arrows. Okay. So, we're not going to engage in combat against Hector right now.
Victory is mine.
We're gonna hope that the idea of spilling my blood and wasting my revival stone will be enough for him to come and attack me instead of Pandreo. Because if he attacks Pandreo, we are effectively done. But if he attacks
By all means.
Melody, we survive and Pandreo can finish him off. Madeline, you know what? I got nothing.
I'll assist. I won't miss.
Good job.
A good.
You guys are doing great back there. It's just a shame that you're back there. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Actually, that just might do it.
I really am.
You didn't go for the copy? Oh well. Okay. Ooh. Okay, but he's taking significantly less damage now. Okay. This actually might work in our favor. Okay, well I can't unfortunately use that on myself. But if we keep everybody out of range... Yeah, sure, why not? This just might be what we need. You can go down.
Let anyone die.
Hey, you're still alive? I don't think I asked for that. There we go.
By the 4 winds.
She's just trailing behind, still alive. Oh, good level up. Okay.
Understood.
This is what we need. Okay, the rune sword I think is kind of saving his ass, but I can't imagine it'll save him for long. Oh! He only died because he missed. That's why. I'm following now.
You actually managed to beat me. I'm impressed.
Yeah, all
I
things
take back to me
considered,
you're happy with what you...
it's only because I had a magic user on my team.
Your fighting spirit was more than enough. Took all I had to hold my own against you. You'd be fine even without my help, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I
You
would
need all the
really,
sense we can
really
get.
like to
And
have
without
you on my
the
team,
anti-
Hector.
I couldn't have gotten through your defenses without my allies at my side.
That is also very true.
Really? I used to think I could protect everyone I cared about. I couldn't have been more wrong. It was only with the help of trusted friends and allies that I survived the Black Fang.
I love how you'll
Friends
talk
must
about the
have been
Black
really
Fang,
good
but you
to
won't mention your friends by name.
Oh, the best. Talking about them, I appreciate your determination and desire.
Does that mean you'll join?
For as long as you need it.
Thank you, Emblem.
That's what I like.
I'm pretty sure we get a special conversation because I also have the Emblem Lyn.
Good match, Lynn. Can we talk for a second?
I was half expecting you to ask for a rematch. What's on your mind?
Just wanted to make sure you were all right. I got a little carried away in that last round.
Thanks for your concern. It was a heavy blow, but I'm fine.
Yeah, except Hector didn't
really
really
happy.
do anything to Lyn.
Happy to get hit with an axe?
Not exactly. I'm reminded of all the
See,
time we
she'll
spent
mention
together.
Eliwood by name.
You, me, and Eliwood.
Also, how exactly do the emblems work?
But those days,
They are definitely not the actual people. Are they just the manifestations of those people in the rings? I don't know.
Understand,
I have to
I'm
look
more
this up.
relaxed going into battle with you, because I know you'll always have my back, and because you're a cherished friend.
good. I hope you'll let me protect that life now, instead of charging ahead by yourself.
Don't
Like
worry.
he's gonna die. He's an emblem. I don't think the emblems really die. Not physically, at least. Alright. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I feel like that's really all for the Divine Paralogs that I want to do for the time being. I think it might be worthwhile to attempt that chapter again, though. Okay, one thing I do want to do is I want to pick up whatever's on the ground. Because the ingots are what I need. Or I want... What is? Bond fragments, yeah. Those are good, too. I'll take this. Iron, hell yeah. Steel, silver. Potatoes! Yeah, sure. Oh, there's a dog. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Having Hector is 100% something I wanted. Because he rectifies one of Madeline's biggest weaknesses, and that is her inability to follow up. With Hector, she gains access to quick riposte, which allows her to follow up on enemy phase enemy phase. Which is effectively what we need, because Madeline's a pretty good enemy phase unit. Alright. Ike is good and all. But Hector's just better for, in my opinion, Hector's better for Madeline.
Sir Hector!
Oh ho!
Grant, yeah, and plus she gets an even bigger defense boost when she's got this. Foe initiates combat, grants defense and resistance plus 30%. So she basically gains another like 17 defense on top of what she would already gain. Granted, she's only getting like 3 res or something like that. Maybe 2. I don't know. But, and then Storm's Eye is great because immunity to break, foes can't follow up, unit follows up. Basically, it's this, just better. Just allows me to follow up on that turn regardless. Wolf Bale is good because it's got, Wolf Beal? I don't know. Effective against armored and horses, so it's basically just both of the weapons she's carrying around wrapped into one. So realistically, I don't think I need... And you know, okay, in the meantime, we're going to give Diamant Ike. I didn't really want to, but it's just the best option for him. That being said, what is very important for Madeline is that she has something with range. I'll take that hand axe off your hands. Now... This, at least, +3 would be very useful. Might 10, hit 75. It doesn't need... It just needs to be a source of range. I feel like this is where a majority of the money is going to go. Just a refinery. We're definitely going to work with this. This killing edge is actually amazing. Alchrist really could just live off of a steel bow, to be frankly honest. We're definitely... that's super tempting, but like... Sure, why not? That'll cost us the rest. But getting that extra +5 for crit will actually be really nice. Let's see what my animals have brought me. Nuts. Steel, good dog. Salmon, good cat. Iron, good boy. Good doggos. Good animals. A kitty brought me a fishy. A lot of supports to look at. No bonds? Okay. I'm simply gonna just whiz by these because I don't really want to watch them. This is just for the bonuses they'll get for them in combat. Oh, but I do kind of want to watch this one. Penettes and Pandreos were one of my favorites.
Never told me off for running away from home.
Why would I? I was glad you got out when you did.
Yeah, they're siblings, by the way.
I always imagined you'd hold a grudge against me for flying the coop.
Nah, I just wasn't brave enough to do likewise. Wasn't sure I could make it alone. Meanwhile, look at you. A retainer. You struck out on your own and made a life for yourself. I'll bet those parents of ours would be glad to see how well you're doing.
I doubt it. They probably don't care about me.
Yeah, they had a very rough upbringing.
Listen, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm not one to keep secrets. Mom and Dad tried to find you.
What? Wolf dung? There's no way.
I was surprised too. Maybe they were just concerned about keeping up appearances. Hard to say. At any rate, that's the truth. I figured you should know.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, she ran away from home because her dad was a deadbeat and her mom was a drunk or something like that. One of them was corrupt and the other was a drunk.
Prince Diamond, I wanted to apologize.
What do you mean?
I failed to thank you properly, both for your discretion and for the gem you gave me. Please let me make amends by expressing my thank you.
Oh, please don't worry. Brodia has a lot to answer for. Offering a token like that gem is the least I can do.
It's true, Brodia has invaded our lands many times.
I do love the supports because it just gives some more. I like seeing two characters like progress, like especially for this game.
I hope you understand.
But you stepped in to help me.
Like with Brodia and Elusia at like constant odds, seeing Diamond and Ivy interact and like build up as characters is really nice to see. Same with like honestly with the Brodians and the Illusions in general.
To give a simple thank you to another. Apologies are much the same. It is when kingdoms are involved that it gets complicated.
That's true. My father was focused on our kingdom's affairs when he began expanding our territory by force. That singular focus is how things have always been done in Brodia. But that needs to change.
What do you mean?
My father is no longer here, but his influence remains. Change will take time, if there's an easier way. I haven't found it yet. I often wonder if I'm ready to be king.
I know exactly how you feel.
I apologize.
I just realized that they are both in the same boat where they lost their dads.
I understand. I'm actually relieved to hear that you have the same concerns I do. I am much more hopeful now for that future when you and I are king and queen.
I do like the royals in this game. Like kind of just better than, I guess better than Fates, honestly. The Fates royals were fine, except they all felt like they just revolved around Corrin.
Look at us, huh?
True. I will rule Elusia one beyond our royal status. However, we appear to have nothing in common.
Yep.
I don't know if we're all that different.
No? It seems to me that our appearances and personalities are direct.
I'm kind of on Ivy's side here.
Suggest either is superior, of course.
I guess you have a point.
I've never roamed my territory fighting bandits, for instance. I've never even been camping.
What? You've never been camping?
To be fair, she lives out in the middle of a snowy wasteland.
I see little point in.
You'll change your tune once you experience the thrill of sleeping.
Again, she lived in a very snowy environment.
You know, it would be to refuse an invitation from a
so like I kind of understand why she would want to stay indoors. It's cold out there.
Preparing for the big day.
It does promise to be interesting.
Yeah, again, the snowy wasteland bit kind of makes it understandable that she has never slept outside before. Keep in mind, Solm is a desert. You can get away with it a little bit easier there. The only thing you have to worry about is probably the bugs.
Well, well, if it isn't Fogato, my one and only Sibby.
Yes, in the flesh. Care to tell me why you're in such a good mood?
Fogato's my favorite.
Really? I would have guessed there was a song or a slab of meat involved.
Dude, I love steaks.
I'm glad to see you looking so cheery. Oh.
Well, good, because
But I'm going to have to
If it's because you're here.
Is that all?
Oh, hate to break it to you, I'll admit, back in Solm, I didn't spend all that much time in the castle. But you were never around. I hardly spent time with you at all.
Huh. Yeah. You make a good point.
These aren't what you'd call the best circumstances, but I'm glad I see you every day.
Wow. You really put a positive spin on things. We're in the middle of a war. You make it sound like a family vacation.
Not the case.
Got a problem with that?
Not one bit. As I said, I'm just happy that you're happy.
Yeah, given the fact that she does have a point, they were both roaming so frequently, so they probably didn't see much of each other. Alright, well, I read a little more of those than I anticipated, so I think it is time to get going and try to see if the next chapter won't kill us again. Oh boy. This chapter is, like, honestly, one of the harder ones. At least to me. I don't know if people see it as easier, but I most certainly do not. Alright. Oh, that's not the right one. Here it is. I'm going to skip over this, because we saw it already. There are, like, 4 full-on cutscenes in this opening chapter alone. That's insane. Yeah, watching all of that, my Switch would go into sleep mode. All right.
Oh, that's right.
Ivy.
Oh, right.
You
Corrupted Hyacinth.
It's
King Hyacinth.
Father! You're alive?
Wouldn't put it that far. All right. Hey, were we... You know what? Judging by how she has absolutely no investment, I'm going to say we were not using her. Okay. So, I don't... Aside from some of the obvious ones, like us and Diamant, and heck, Pandreo and Alchrist, I would not necessarily say anybody's necessarily stronger. Oh, by the way, I forgot to check something. What kind of boons does Hector give? Bond effects. Axe proficiency. Just axes? Okay, so you don't help Jean either. But again, Jean's kind of only here for healing. So... Nuts. Alright. We're gonna give Rosado... I'm gonna give Erica back to Rosado.
I'm honored.
Because all things considered, she's not helping Panette very much. Panette needs Leaf. And I forget the order of which we get... I think we won't get Roy back until... for a few more chapters. If I'm correct, we might get Leaf, Micaiah, and Sigurd back from this one. Maybe not Micaiah. I think we'll get Leaf and Sigurd back at the very least. But all that is assuming we can even win. I'm still not entirely sure what she's doing on my team. I have a feeling she's gonna fall off. Alright. We're largely gonna be doing the same thing. So they're level 4. They're still not nearly as strong.
Here goes.
But that's okay. We're a bit stronger ourselves, but that's just the problem. It's not really going to help us all that much when our opponents are this. Or this. These guys are plenty strong on their own. No matter how strong we are. It's like Gris up here. It doesn't really matter what our strength level is. He's still gonna survive our Lyn pretty easily. Hey, by the way, where is Alcest? He reaches Gris from here too. That's crazy. See, he's still surviving. So it's not really worth fighting off Gris. That being said, I would like to pluck somebody off this map. You have a... Is there anything you can do that would be relatively annoying? No, you just have physics. Okay, you know what?
Understood.
You guys are equipped with silver lances. That's fine. You're in armored axe units. You'll be fine. Gotta remember that Gris can warp. All the way up to here.
I'm ready.
So...
By all means,
Tell me what to do.
I hear you.
Got it.
I want to go this way anyway.
Verily.
So regardless.
Of course.
And we're keeping Jean in the back, obviously, because I don't want anything happening to him. Still 20 damage. Damn, okay. Nice. Nice!
dream well.
Let's go. Okay. The important thing is I gotta try to keep everybody in good condition. Okay. Because Gris is gonna be a problem. Might be worth sniping.
I'll help.
I also have to keep our magic users alive because I need them for these armored fools over here. I mean, I guess this is a pretty easy kill at this point.
Me first. That was all you.
Yeah, I still really don't know how much use you're going to be. She is still a product of when I was anticipating this to be a randomizer run, but that randomizer run is not happening anymore. Not after not after what I've been going through. All right. Nice. Big hit. And I'll do this just in case Panette can get some damage off on her. Oh, wait. We're killing her.
My goodness, how awful.
Oh my goodness, how did that happen? That's the vibe I'm getting from her, and I love it. Yeah. Air raid, what does that do? If a unit initiates combat from a space a foe cannot enter, grant speed +5. Yeah, because that's really going to help you, of all people. I really just... As much as Alchrist is fun, he really needs to stop getting all the experience around here. That being said, I still need to snipe someone off the board. At least my physics still reaches.
Aw, thanks.
He wasn't doing anything. Right, I guess I should really remember that we do need to keep somebody over here to take care of Briss. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take that damage. I'll deliver it in twofold later. Okay. This is where we encounter some trouble. If anybody here is surviving a hit from Briss, it's Pandreo.
May all find salvation.
That being said, there also might not be a big it might not be a big deal if Rosado goes down.
I will not lose.
But I want to keep these two safe.
Where are we headed?
If we can get him out of there, we can. We might as well. Okay, let's let Gris do his thing, assuming he does.
You hit me, I hit you. Let's get this pain party started.
Okay, 14 damage, that's not bad.
I'll show you pain.
Yeah, again, if there's anybody who was surviving this, it was Pandreo. Now Gris is in range. I don't think he'll be able to warp again for a little bit. Yeah, the range shows that he cannot do it again. Like, so they can't just spam it. And it's also significantly weaker in terms of its effect. Alright. Now we just need to actually take him out. We're not doing it like this, that's for certain. I personally think this might be a better move.
If this is war, so be it.
I can't see Erica or Rosado doing this to anybody else. We might as well use it for chip damage. And then... yeah, his res is way too high for that. Hey, can we, punch the book out of his hand? Okay, well, we're not doing any damage. Never mind. Strong pass on that one. We need people to reach. Okay, Panette, you need to land this.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would much rather just see him go down. Alright, so Fogado can't... well... okay. Pandreo's not going to be doing much, so... I guess... it really won't save her from dying, but... I don't really want Pandreo just to sit around and do nothing, because between... I'm pretty confident that between Alchrist and Fogado, we can take this guy out. Big damage, but maybe I should have saved... well, I couldn't have, actually, because now that I think about it, in order for Alchrist to even get this hit, Pandreo needed to move. That's all we need. We're still taking a hit though. With this like getting Gris out of the picture is kind of what we really need to focus on.
Exquisite.
Because he's just a warping issue.
Delicious pain. Let's do that again sometime.
You'll get plenty of opportunities, pal. Now get out of here, you weirdo. Dang it, this guy can reach us. Oh, well, Jean hasn't moved, so this is actually good. So let's just go ahead and heal up Fogado so that he doesn't die from that guy. And now problems occur over here. Which one of you has a speed? You do. Okay. Back it up, people. You've got your tomahawk, that's fine. And you can take the killer axe, because that won't leave you busted. And there's nothing you can do that will actually offer any support. .33% chance of hitting me. Good luck. Haha. Get wrecked.
You put up a good fight.
Did he though? I know I shouldn't taunt these guys that much because these guys are pretty threatening. And this chapter will give me issues. But I'll take my little victories when I can get them. Good job, Diamant. Alright. Ooh, we got... Okay, everyone's on the move. Okay, so let's just stay where we are and take care of everything coming at us. You are problem numero uno because magic is just bad. Magic hurts.
Glad we met.
Good. Now we've got 3 Lancers and another magic user to deal with. Ooh, you really need this. Yeah.
I thought I was done for.
Of course.
Panette, muck him with the killer axe. It's like pretty much what you do. Actually? Yeah, I like this idea. Get some XP.
If I may.
So unpleasant.
I like how Rosado uses the female outfits despite being a male. Like, that's kind of like, again, I just love Rosado as a character. He's confident, and I love it. Yeah, let's go for that one shot. This is an easy kill. And to be frankly honest, he can survive the mage that's also within range. Actually, this might be useful too, because Ivy can also decently survive a mage. Surviving this guy, on the other hand, might be... Well, I mean, I will. But it might get in the way.
For Elusia.
Yes, for Elusia. You know, the guy you just took out. Ooh, that guy, we don't want him targeting Madeline. Break him. Break his weapon right out of his hand. Bang. And then you're going in for the kill. We're doing it with the edge. We're doing it. I really wish I could name my weapons in this game. You could do that in some games, but I would totally name my killing edge Shadow the Edgehog. No, I just name it Ow the Edge because Shadow the Edgehog wouldn't fit. I 100% would name it that. Yeah, this is a pretty safe bet. Okay, then I cannot see that mage really doing much to us. 9 damage, it's not bad. That could have been a lot worse if they were equipped with a wind tome, but even then it wouldn't have killed. Keep trying, pal.
You put up a good fight.
Diamant's just too good for you, man. Alright. We have to understand. I also have to understand that eventually everybody over here is going to start moving. So we need to keep archers alive. Still too. Ooh, this might work. Hold on. Ugh, yeah, but again, really painful. But I have the 100%, so. Okay, push comes to shove, we can heal. I mean, obviously we're going to heal regardless, but... Okay, Madeline. Okay, 100% hit rate. She's taken a serious hit too, but... we can heal that off. The important thing is that we get rid of those guys. Because the Dargans are kind of also pretty scary. Okay.
To the death.
Let's get some healing over here.
I can still...
Well, I mean, Madeline technically could just wait, but... that all really depends on if we can get... yeah, because I don't... Pandreo just... yeah, Pandreo doesn't make it either. Who needs the train... oh, well, Panette's really close to a level up. Let's just give it to her.
My goodness.
I was going to be really mad if you missed that. Okay, you gained HP and strength. I don't know if that was worth it. I'm okay with this simply because the archer has to strike me at a distance anyway.
I'll apologize later.
Also, Alchrist is genuinely fast enough to always make good use of this. Speed advantage of 7 or more. Dude, you kidding me? Look at this man's. He's got a speed stat of 27. Granted, that's with... oh, well, no. Base value of 22, but still, that's outspeeding a grand majority of this game at this moment. Like, look at this guy. Speed of 13. And his silver bow is weighing him down. By 2. Good job, buddy. Alright. I don't really think I want to do too many crazy things right now, so let's just move everybody over. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, Melody can just wait there, I guess. I took a hit. Big whoop.
I had no choice but to win.
Again, Madeline can heal herself.
I'm all right.
Yeah, you are. There, full health again. Let's go. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Pandreo is gonna heal Ivy.
Thank you.
Ivy is going to heal Alchrist.
Thank you.
This is why we keep 3 healers on the team. So they can constantly be healing everybody. And then Jean is going to heal Pandreo. And then, just like that, we're all pretty much back at full health. Pretty much. Oh no, Panette's missing 1 health. And Fogato's missing 10. Now we just have to figure out how we're going to deal with these guys. They are now the problem. We need a magic user just to get at them. Because I can tell you right now, Whoever she just decides to stroll up to is going to take this Blazing Lion. Used to attack a foe, an area 3 spaces wide. Target area and 2 rows behind it are set on fire. So we have a problem. I don't know how we're going to take that on.
Yes.
You know what? Can't reach any of the winged guys. Damn it. Okay, you know what? How about I back it up for one quick second? I have an idea, but it's not a very great idea. Wait, why did I do that to Tamara? Why didn't I do... Yeah, you know what? Hold on. If there's anybody here who can be sacrificial bait, it's not Tamara. It's Yunaka. So we're going to get everybody over here so that whatever Madeline or Marnie throws at her doesn't hit like 7 other people in the process. Sorry, Yunaka, but this might hurt.
With him at my side, I'm invincible. You're going down for sure.
Yeah, this might hurt.
Can I kill you now? Die!
She lived! Holy crap! But yeah, now everyone else is starting to move. Okay, you surviving is a... I'm going to be 100% honest. Was not expecting that. Okay, no. Oh boy. Okay, here's the thing. Hold out. As long as she has more than 20% of her health, she survives. Okay, which means that we actively do need to hit her with a magic attack just to get her down to killing range. This doesn't even kill her. This doesn't even put her down to 1. You're insane! I thought I was the one who was supposed to have the tanky unit. Where is she? Where's Madeline? Oh, she can't even reach. Wait, but... You're joking me, right? Please tell me you're joking me in the sense where that's dealing 7 damage and not she's surviving because holdout. We need something stronger. Bro, there we... Yeah, okay, yeah, this works. Bro, she's nuts. She's insane. Okay, Pandreo is doing the deed.
I'll help.
Okay, now we just need something. Please, Focado doesn't even do it. You know what? We're getting... It's fine. That's all we need.
By a bunch of weaklings.
You need to get out of here. Go away. You hold out. I can't believe out of all things Yunaka survived that. Okay. And now the big problem comes in the form of, Mavier, who is also approaching pretty fast. Okay. Do we have... Okay, Melody can do something. What does set foes space and nearby spaces on fire after combat? Oh, this is doing some hefty stuff. But this might be useful. Why is it setting my tiles aflame?
I am the divine dragon.
That actually just killed him.
Dream well.
We'll take it. Everything is on fire. I have set everything on fire. Guys, I am the Burning Baron. And if that, well, okay, I didn't set these tiles on fire. I set these ones on fire. Everything is in flames. Goddamn help me. What do I want to do now? All things considered, I don't necessarily want to throw anybody to Mavier over here. What the hell are you holding on to? Okay, it's just a recover staff. Alright. The thing is, I want to do something like this, but it's just not a good idea. I don't know why I'm doing this, but Yunaka survived, so I guess she's surviving. This is still significantly better than last time, because as far as I'm concerned, last time, half of my army was dead. Now, if I'm correct, these tiles should go away next turn, so anybody within this area should be safe. Yeah. Okay. Ivy? That's all we need. I just needed you to live here. Armored Knights can't double you, or much of anybody for that matter. How did you miss that first strike, Diamant? Okay, the flames are gonna... Where are those guys going? I'm sorry, how exactly do you intend on traversing the rubble? Oh, that's just regular ground? Are you kidding me? Okay, okay. You know what? We're still in a pretty half-decent spot right now. So let's make use of this. These guys are not necessarily getting... Like, I think it's good that they're trying to divide up here.
Here until the end.
We might be able to do this pretty well, if I'm gonna be honest. Everybody is still alive, and all things considered, no one's dying to the point where it's literally going to be a big problem.
I can keep going.
Yeah, I know you can, and you will.
Whatever you need.
No, you know what? Of all things to consider, Rosado's the one who needs this. He's the one actually sticking around. Calling him a she just... That feels like I'm just doing a very big disservice to the character. I know, like, it's really easy to make that mistake, but I don't want to make that mistake. Okay.
I will endure.
Yeah, let's physics, Diamant.
Thank you.
Because we are still going to need to heal Ivy too, but Jean can do that. Perfect. We're doing pretty good. Like, this is not bad. We just need to literally get all of our units to gang beat, like, one person. She doesn't have Ike anymore. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Actually, no. We can still work with this. Because Diamant has Ike. And that's what I want to do. I just want to reposition Fogado. Then we can put Madeline right here. Okay, one of them has a spear, but the other one has a silver lance, so I'm good with that. You're both royal knights. What the hell? I kind of want to save Alchrist for when the flyers up ahead start moving. Because it should be worth noting that Zephyr can just go wherever the hell she wants. The only thing scarier than somebody with high movement is a flyer with high movement. Because the entire board is just free real estate. Did you seriously just attack the guy who had a ranged weapon? Bro just really wanted that damage. Okay, what's Mauvier up to? Okay. So, right out the gate, we really need to take care of these guys. Because we do need to do something about Mauvier there. And he's got a revival stone too, so.
I'm here.
Think whatever you like.
I think you're doing fine. You know, maybe it's actually worth not dipping you right out the gate. You are still doing something.
Was that too much?
No, you're fine too. I'm gonna be 100% real. Alright. Now... Okay. So, it's clear... Holy moly. It's gonna take a little bit more to take you out. Okay, so Rosado, I want you to get Erica back. Pandreo, I want you to give a revival stone to Melody because out of everybody here, Melody's death means something. So now Melody does not just die immediately. Holy crap. Right. That's probably because he has Star Sphere, which is great because that's permanent. That level up is permanent. Let's just use this to top my health off. You know what? I have an idea.
I will stop at nothing to protect Lady Vale.
I'll help.
Yikes. So, we might want to consider just using Byleth here. Getting a free dance off. But the question is, how do we go about using that effectively? This? It's a real toss-up between healing Diamant, which I think is probably... you know what? Let's see what this does. I doubt I'll hit. Oh! I did! Okay, this is an opportunity. $63? Can anybody get a heavier hit rate? No. Alchrist might actually be able to do something. This actually probably works out a little... Yeah, this is better. Alchrist gets more damage off.
My turn.
And considering that his Luna kicked in, I think I might know where I want to use the dance. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Painful. But...
I'm here.
Yeah, that's not good. But that might be okay. Okay. So... yeah, let's do this.
Allow me to demonstrate.
So Madeline just gets a serious dexterity boost from this, which I don't know how much it's actually going to help her, but, you know, having 29 dexterity as opposed to 19 might help us a lot, but we might not need it, because if anything, Allchrist could feasibly be the reason that Mavier goes down. He just needs one Luna to proc. You just need one Luna, buddy. Like that. Because that Luna does, like, double the amount of damage. Because of his high defense.
Done.
Perfect. Like, this is so much better. Everyone is still in relatively good condition. So Madeline can now just wait over here, regain her health, move these guys up, because Diamant's going to need some healing. Okay, so that's a Dargan. Fat range. What do we really want to take that? Honestly, oh, Pandreo, easily. Dude, just res of 45, absolutely. Oh boy, this one's interesting. I'm liking how this is going, though. Way better than last time. Pretty sure last time, Mavier, like, mucked us up entirely. We still got everyone alive, and I'm not entirely sure how, because last time I checked, Yunaka should not be here. I don't know how she survived. Let's get this dragon boy down here. You hit that 17? That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, now everyone else is starting to move. Okay. Okay. Maybe we don't do that just yet. Physics should be okay for now.
I thank you.
If anything, a double would be good, so John can do that too. Get Pandreo right back up to full.
How merciful.
And then, if I'm correct... that's not doing much. But this is hurting. So let's do it anyway. Nice. We'll take that because he missed. Big damage on the side too. That's not doing enough. Let's get Madeline up here. Can you please? You got a 100% chance of hitting. We're good. That's what we needed. I was ready to give it a dexterity boost, but that works too. Okay. I have an idea.
All right.
Now, big dexterity boost for everybody here. Let's go. Because these guys all can't reach me just yet. This guy having Leaf is going to be a problem, though. The fact that we have to take down all 6 of these bosses is insane. Allchrist is at the ready. Once Zephia is in the mix, I'm going straight for oh wait, no, he's attacking Fogado. Once Zephia is in the mix, I'm going for an Astra Storm. Hey, I didn't ask for that. This is one hell of a fight, and I'm so impressed by how this is going. I'm loving it. Oh, big damage. Unfortunately, I don't get the extra damage because it's an enemy phase thing. Or it's a player phase thing, but... Okay. Hyacinth still can't reach us. We also have to be careful of Veil over here. Oh, boy. Okay, they're still far away. Let's just be glad for that. These armored fools are also coming after us. I would very much like to get some EXP.
Me first.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, go for it, Rosado. Steel Lance probably has, yeah, best hit rate.
I'm here.
Nice!
Sorry.
Alright, and we could take care of these guys pretty easy. Who do I want to get the... Okay, who needs it the most? Who needs it? 13. I would like to give it to Melody, not gonna lie. Ooh, but lower level. As long as the Hyacinth can't reach us just yet, we're good. Yeah, baby, let's get it. Also, Melody can afford to be a little reckless right now because she has her own revival stone. Everyone is still alive, and that's the most impressive thing here. Let's do it, guys. John, I don't really think you necessarily need that, but... I need Micaiah back. That's literally all I need. She's the only one I know who gives fisticuffs. Alright, Melody can take this easy. 0 damage, dude. Easy mode. Wow. I'm saying this like I haven't already been struggling before, so let's not, like, get overboard on that one. Okay. Now we have to start worrying about Hyacinth and Veil. Because unfortunately, they are both in range. So what I think we need to do is we need to back it up just a little bit more so that the armored guys can still reach me, but no one else can. I have to remember I still have a lot of emblems ready to use, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to just bluntly use them. Because both of these are enemy phase ones, and enemy phase are not going to help me. I need player phase. That will be useful. Let's start backing everybody up. Because I want to make sure they're out in the open so that we can get at them pretty easy.
Ready yourself.
Yeah, that's all we needed. Now the other guy can't heal. Because there's no one to heal, because he is dead. Oh, you're gonna punch me? That's adorable. Oh. There was another one. Okay. We do have quite a few things to worry about, but this armored knight is not one of them. I think this is when people are going to start going down. Because we have to start getting a little reckless here. Zephia still has not moved. But we'll keep it that way. Hyacinth is going to be an issue, though, because he literally... I attack him with a sword, he comes at me with a lance. I attack him with a lance, he comes at me with the axe. The axe is basically the only way to safely attack him, but it's a killer axe. That's the problem. You know, okay, but Veil's going to be the issue. So I think what we are going to do is we're going to keep Veil on... Okay, Veil's probably going to go right for Pandreo. Special dialogue? He's doing nothing even with the Master Lance? Maybe this is kind of the opportunity... You know what? Actually, hold on. I got a better idea. This limits their movement. It's not doing much, but it's better than nothing. And we get special dialogue.
I've not seen you since we were at the Brodian border. That was our farewell. In this life, at least.
It need not be. I can appeal to Lord Sombron. Ask him to welcome you back as our ally.
No. You are... not you.
See, that's really big talk for a corrupted.
Grateful for the chance to thank you. Say goodbye. And tell you that as Elusia's queen, I will surpass you.
Good final speech.
A new toy.
Oh, she also gets a little bit in this because I'm attacking her as well.
Defeat your old friend Mars?
Easily. Well, no, not easily. This will stop them from moving. The only problem, well, I would say this is a problem, but realistically it actually isn't because I saw how much he was doing. He's not really doing much to me, even against Ivy. Okay, so this puts everybody in a bit of a safer spot to go and attack the other guys hanging around. But that's only one turn, and Ivy is still taking something from Hyacinth.
Another kill for me.
This is a really good battle, I have to say. Alright. You know what? I think we're safe to do this once because there is still a point right... There's still something right behind me that we can make use of. So let's do this and get rid of this guy, because this guy's far... And I can kill him.
I have no choice but to win.
Now, I do want to get rid of both the other dudes. But that's going to be tricky. I really want to get rid of this guy, but I don't want to take a shot from Hyacinth regardless. Might as well. Once I get a Brave Bow for Fogado, it's going to be over. See, Melody's really the only one who can. Let's do it. Hyacinth will be able to break me at best. But that's assuming he hits me, but I don't think he'll do... And that's also assuming he even deals damage. Because he has a serious penalty on him right now. I think he does at least. Hey, Ivy, what does your shit do? If unit initiates combat, target foe and all foes within one spaces cannot move for one turn after combat. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you know what? I haven't gotten the other one. The other one inflicts some serious stat penalties. Hold on. How do I can't check that, can I? But yeah, no. Corrin has another ability. I think it's Draconic Aura? I think it is. Draconic something, but it inflicts a serious stat penalties on the foes, so that would have been really useful, but we're not getting it, so. Okay. I don't think Hyacinth is going to do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, this is not doing much.
For Lord Sombra.
Yeah. What did you exactly break out of my hand? Pretty sure I wasn't even holding anything. I was holding my book, but you weren't fisticuffing me, my guy. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I have an idea. Because this isn't active so long as I'm engaged. So if I attack this dude again, Hyacinth and Veil won't be able to move again. Dude, we're so smart! Dude, look at our big brain we are. Okay, but I do kind of want to... Wait, I could just attack from here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong person. See, Veil's going to be an issue. That's the thing. Okay, well, you know what? This is a pretty safe bet. He's not doing anything to me. Let's try and take care of Hyacinth first.
I remember nothing.
You shouldn't even know me. Yeah, that works. Okay. Andreo. Okay, he's hitting me first, but that's okay. Even with the killer axe, he's... Oh, wait, no, that's the Master Lance. Never mind. I thought he still had the killer axe, and I thought that was doing absolutely no crit, but, like, no, that's not the
May
case.
their souls find peace.
Give in to your impulses, Emblem Leaf.
That's not good.
Lord Sombron is limitless. I was right in my actions.
You got eaten, dude.
Emblem is going wild. This poses a real challenge.
No, we just need to... Oh, well, we did... Oh, no, he still can't move. Oh, that's good. Okay, not doing anything. I mean, it's poisoning him, but... Ooh, that's not good. He's got some serious defense on him. Ooh, we don't have anybody else who can use magic. Alright. I guess we're left with little other option other than to just bluntly attack him with whatever the hell we got. He's basically ensuring that it can't be broken. Not normally. Damn it. I thought I can get away with that. Okay. Suppose this is a little bit of a challenge. This might be... Oh, he's got the sword too now. Crap.
I'll help. I will have your
Okay, did not see that coming. Yeah, you know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let that one happen. But it's okay, because that still does exactly what we need.
witness my fury.
Okay, never mind. That one, I'm not... You know what? Screw it. Okay, so that doesn't wholeheartedly work. But that's not necessarily the only thing we got up our sleeve. It's not cheating if it's in the game. Now, we just need to make sure he's not attacking us with the sword. Because he seems to like critting with that thing. It's coming at me with the sword on this one. It's probably gonna crit as a result. But I think we'll live a crit, so let's try it.
I'm here.
He didn't crit this time.
This. The moment I slipped into the fell dragon's thrall, my fate was sealed.
Indeed it was.
Hortensia, I'm sorry. Know that I love you both.
That
Elusia is yours to lead.
the most human thing I have heard from this guy. That's crazy. No, I love that dialogue because you could clearly see a bit of him return. Now, okay, I did have to pull some strings there. Actually, in fact, I really had to. I basically forgot it was the one who was supposed to take out this guy. Okay. That takes care of that.
Apologize later.
Now the only threat in our immediate vicinity is Vale. Now, admittedly, that's still a big threat because it's very clear that she can attack at a range. Oh, but that's because of these things. She's currently got her rapier, so she can't attack from. She can't attack at range just yet. But that being said, we're gonna need to take her on and take her out really fast. Okay, this is the last thing we're gonna be able to do to keep her from moving, but this might be all we need. Because the moment Vale is gone, this battle is ours. And to be frankly honest, it might be significantly easier to do that than you think. So, Alchrist is going to need... Oh, this is huge. Oh boy, Alchrist is a little too overpowered. You know what? We might not even need Astrostorm for this. Okay, well, even if we do, there are several spots here we can make use of. Okay. So, first things first. We need to just whittle away at Vale here. At a safe distance. Once she's pretty much downed, we can just rush her with emblem attacks. Specifically from Melody. Tamara might also be able to help. Okay, if you land this, which I doubt you will. No way! Okay.
Hero King, let's make it hurt, shall we? Impressed by Father's power? Fell dragons are far beyond divine dragons.
Oh, we'll see about that. I'm sorry. You know what? Because we're gonna need both of them. Yeah, let's go for it.
I will never give up. Here goes! I will help. No. One more.
We'll take it, because I'm pretty sure we finish her off this turn. And then Zephia is literally all on her own, and there is nothing she can do. I don't even need to engage to kill. Okay, reasonably I probably should, but let's just see how this works.
I'm so glad you came. Quite a backdrop, isn't it? Flora looks much prettier up in flames.
Part of this wasn't me.
And the corrupted that frightened you so much. They're not so scary this way, are they?
Are you talking about King Hyacinth?
Are you seriously giving her that tone of voice?
Would make you smile. We are friends after all. Oh.
She is so twisted in this personality. That's crazy.
The other veil must be sin.
I love the dynamic of these characters. Just slice her. It's fine. She'll live. Get her, yeah, crit her too while you're at it.
It's not possible. How
could this happen? I promise you will not survive our next encounter.
Considering nobody has gone down yet, ignoring the 2 crits that I took, I'm quite impressed. Logically speaking, we would still win this even if Alchrist and Rosado did go down. But I didn't want them to, so screw it. It's my game, my file, my rules. It's not cheating if it's in the game. Alright, now, Zephyia, it's your move, because you're the one who can move halfway. Seriously, you're not going to come after me. Okay, so what exactly are you using that... Okay, that... Okay, she's got range. And it's with the Levin sword. So, logically speaking, I should be fine if I just put Pandreo right here. He is resi enough that this should be okay. But, for the sake of it all, let's... just screw it. Use men or physics. It's got 1 use left. Salvation. Yeah, I'll say. Because I'm telling you right now, Zephyia is about to get absolutely mucked when she shows up. Where's Fogado at? Here he is. Because she is still a flyer. Now get your haul ass over here.
You think you can defeat me and my knights? Then by all means.
You're the only one left. Keep talking. This is gonna be fun. Okay, she's got Kanto. I forgot about that, but that does not matter when I've got 2 archers at the ready. You don't kill. You damage. Okay. I'm still anticipating that we will be fine. You just need to hit. I'm relying on a 60% chance of hitting. Crap. Damn it. Well, okay, so maybe not like actually just fully easy, but we're still far from done. Easy. Okay.
No need for restraint, Sigurd. Run wild.
How about you don't do that?
Look upon the might of Lord Sombron.
Strong pass. Ah, dang it. Okay, hold on just 1 second. No. We're still getting this. Oh, Alchrist doesn't kill either. But he's still got Luna and a crit to rely on. Ooh! Damn, okay.
Where you lead, I follow.
Get him, Pandreo. 100%, let's go. This battle is over. Insane. Nah, that was worth it. The second time around, so much better.
Armed like this, and yet I did not win.
You all got slapped. I don't know. Okay, ignoring the obvious two that I let slip. No one died. Yunaka was the only one I really thought was supposed to die there, and she lived. Insane. Nah, that one was worth it. That battle was awesome. So much better than the last one.
Damn, the ring we gave Hyacinth. They snatched it.
Yeah, we got Leaf back.
Protect the other ones. Let's get him onto the ship.
I will take the ring of the Hero King.
Come, my lady. We must hurry. Is something the matter?
Zephyia, give me your ring.
What are you planning?
Just do it.
Very well.
Yep. Oh. I like where this is going. Watch this. Because the tone of her voice. Because, yep, color of her eyes dictates everything. I don't think that's how throwing works.
But why? I know you can't forgive me for all the things I've done. But still, you must know. I need you to know that even though our friendship was brief, it meant everything.
That was the real Vale. She gave us Sigurd back. Oh, or is Zephyr pissed?
What the hell?
You filthy defect.
Violence!
Vale. When we return, I'll see that you never wake up again.
Mavier, keep an eye on those other rings.
Understood.
Damn. That is just cruel.
Thank you.
And this is, well, it's still rated T for teens, so it checks out. But still, straight up violence.
Emblem, leave. I'm glad you.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Okay, it's good to have these two
Apologize
back.
for failing to protect you at the cathedral. All this time within my dimmed consciousness, I feared you and I would never again meet.
Sigurd. That was my fault, not yours.
Such a good cutscene, though.
You've been twisting Vale's mind and using her as a pawn. With Sombron's movement limited, it is she who carries out his will.
Good to have Leaf and Sigurd back, though. They're both pretty vital.
First, we have to help the people of Flora. We can go to Elusia after we've put out the remaining fires and rescued the survivors. With this fight, we have 8 rings. We're at an advantage to take the other 4.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I really want to go out on a limb and say that the number of rings we have doesn't actually matter. But
Leave the village to
it kind of does.
Thanks, everyone.
I think part of the reason why I lost last time was well, no, I was not strong enough last time. I didn't even use... Okay, I didn't even need either of the abilities that I really got. I used Tiki's on the offense. Also, Vale just getting smacked there is probably more violent than all the weapons I've drawn on people. Like, holy crap, that is just insane.
Well,
I want to talk to everybody.
Yes.
It's very quiet, isn't it? We may have lost as many as we saved. Oh no. It's hard to say. Damn.
Yes.
I also took a lot of lives.
Yes.
Well, I do also believe that that'll be it for this stream. This was arguably much more successful than the last few. Yeah, I think this is about all I will end up doing, but this was a very successful stream for content and for progress. But, yeah, getting past this chapter is pretty big. Like, all things considered, yeah, no, getting past this chapter is a landmark simply because we get a lot out of it. We got 2 emblem rings. That was a hell of a fight, all things considered, too. Like, jeez. But, yeah. I'm very impressed with how everything went. That fight was honestly, I had so much fun with that, too. Like, not just because I was successful, but because, like, it really did feel like I was stretching everything for that. I feel proud of that fight, and that's the important part. I think I'm just gonna head back to the Somniel. If there's any, I wonder if there's any other cutscenes to watch. That's why. So let's just head back to the Somniel. What a setback for the enemy. lose your rings. Cutscenes? Cutscene? Long loading time? No, no cutscenes. That's okay though. Reference, support. Oh, we got a lot of supports with this one. Vendreo and Rosado can support? Cool. Fogado, Rosado, Tamara, Ivy, Allcrest. Yeah. Wait, who's Yunaka supporting with? Oh, Fogado. Okay. This matters. Ooh, hey, we got Sigurd back, so now we actually have this.
I am thrilled to be your compatriot. I swore to Lumera that I would defend you with my life.
Thank you, Emblem Sigurd. I'm glad to have you on my team too.
I love the picture of Alir that I used for the thumbnail before I have an actual thing going. Because the look on her face is just so, like, deer in the headlights, and I love it.
An emblem and a divine dragon? Emblem team.
Oh dear. No need to be...
I do not feel comfortable with 1,000-year-old dragons that look like kids. Nothing will ever be alright about that.
You use some impressive sword techniques, Ike.
I learned them from my father. I can teach them to you, but they'll be hard to master.
Ike is such a Chad. We like Ike. Alright. So getting Sigurd back is pretty huge for Madeline, while getting Leaf back is huge for Panette. We're gonna put that like right away. I'm also thinking, because I'm a Cavalier unit, I gain a pretty solid boost from Sigurd. So I might consider using him, but we'll make that choice next time, which will be next month. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed today's stream, because I sure as hell did. That was a great, honest, great fight. But yeah, for those who have turned into stream, hope you all enjoyed. For those watching this as a video later on, I hope you guys all enjoy this as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.